Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Djan, and I'm here to bestow before you the genesis of Nubrix. Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. We all know that trees are used to make paper, and the paper can be recycled to make paper again. But did you know, according to the Paper Manufacturers Association of South Africa, 1.7 million tons of waste paper is available in South Africa in 2015. Furthermore, according to the 2011 census, it was recorded that 1.9 million South Africans live in shacks or informal dwellings. Imagine there was a way to recycle waste paper in such a way that we could create quality, affordable housing. When I was in grade 5 in 2006, I witnessed my dad on several occasions burning and ripping his old photocopy textbooks as a means of discarding them. I, being known as the Black Einstein back in the day, wondered, is there not a way to recycle the waste paper to create something more beneficial? During the incubation period of my plans, a TV show was reporting the shortage of RDP housing in South Africa. Lo and behold, the idea took a tangible form. Why not use the waste paper to make bricks? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how Nubrix was born. Nubrix is a private company that intends to be the premier supplier of paper bricks, thus allowing the low-income earner build quality, affordable housing, and also allowing those that are environmentally conscious to build eco-friendly buildings. According to regulations, a brick needs to have a strength of between 7 and 14 megapascals. Our bricks have a strength of 10.2 megapascals. They were left outside in the rain for days and months, and they maintained their shape. They were placed in a fire and they didn't catch fire. We estimate a single brick to cost 140, which is cheaper than most bricks in the market right now. We aim to target 4 different revenue streams. First, direct sales to the public at a 20% markup. Secondly, create an exchange for paper campaign, thus allowing those who don't have formal jobs to exchange paper, bring paper to us, and we give them bricks in return. This will also incentivize people to recycle paper because now they can see a tangible result of what happens to the paper. Furthermore, this will increase the potential for job creation and thus allowing for more people to recycle waste paper. Thirdly, we're looking at franchising mini Nubrix plants in shipping containers for the township entrepreneurs. We also plan to license the Nubrix mixture and the process to big corporations and NGOs and NPOs within the housing sector. Finally, since the low-income earner builds their houses at a room-to-room basis, we aim to target a subscription-based model where a set amount of bricks will be delivered to their house for a fixed monthly cost. With the help of my advisors, Pumlani Nkotwana, who is an entrepreneurship expert, and Carl Dodds, who is a structural engineer, I've been able to win numerous competitions in the past, which have aided in creating the MVP that you see now. I stand here before you right now not to present to you a paper brick, but to present to you an industry that I plan to create. Nubrix aims to use all kinds of recycled material to make building materials. For us to do this, we're looking to partner with the City of Cape Town to help us in building a pilot project right here in the City of Cape Town to build an RDP house mainly made from paper bricks. Secondly, we'd like to partner with the GreenCape to assist us in getting certification from Agrimont for us to get into the commercialization phase. And last but not least, we're looking to partner with InvestCape or any other investors here to help us make the first 2 become a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, my appeal to you is for you to invest in me, the jockey. Nubrix is something I developed in grade 5 as a science expert project and has the potential to revolutionize the way we build in the future. With your technical and financial support, imagine the heights Nubrix could reach and the change we could create throughout Africa. One more thing. Before you throw away waste paper next time, think about the number of bricks the paper could make to create quality, affordable housing. Thank you.
What IP do you have?
So the IP is in the process and what the other aspects will be watching.
Is it protected already?
We're in the process of starting the IP conversations. Yeah.
Have you looked at whether or not there are any competitors within the same space, whether locally or globally?
Okay, so locally there's a company called Greenlight Concrete. They use polystyrene. Recently I've heard of another company who's using plastic within the South African sphere as well. But paper is still a big one that no one has. In India, there's guys who are using the sludge from a paper mill, but they're competing with more the clay side of the clay bricks side. Yeah.
Thank you. Is there a reason why you said you'd like to do a pilot project in which RDP houses are built using mostly your bricks? Or I mean,
just the brick. I said entirely the brick. Yeah.
Okay, excellent, got it.
What's your margin on the 140?
20%.
And why RDP house? Why not any other
So the idea first came from that because there was a lot of shack fires happening. So the solution came from that. But as time went on, I diversified into two market segments. So it's the low-income earners and those who want to build eco-friendly buildings as well. So those are our two markets that we're trying to achieve.
I mean, I find the difficulty with the new technologies in housing is, of course, the certification. And have you looked into that process? Have you seen how difficult that might be? Or, I mean, what is your thoughts around that? Do you think that you'll be able to get it through with no problems?
So that's my big appeal to being here. So I've been to the SABS, which is the Bureau of Standards, who actually does certification. And they can't certify our bricks because according to their definition of a brick, it doesn't involve paper. So they said we have to go now and do a whole certification process on our own, which is going to take 2 years. But I found a company called Agrimont, and they're based in South Africa, and they do certifications for alternative building technologies. But for one of their tests, which is just a fire test, it costs 58,000 Rand. We have to do 5 different tests. So it'll lead us to about 250,000 Rand that we need to complete the whole certification process. And this is why I'm here, to find someone to partner with.
So I hear that you're looking for running a pilot project within the city of Cape Town. Have you actually done anything outside of finding space within a city to actually test your bricks?
So I built a small wall just to prove that it can stick to the normal mortar. Just have to find out. So yeah, so I just built a small wall. It's been standing since 2016 outside in the rain, just to show that the normal mortar and the normal building process works, and that's validation that we've done. So we've done basic validation, basic MVP. We're just looking for funding to scale it up, to actually build the full house to see what will happen in that regard.
This certification company we're talking about, is that the same certification company with the National Home Builders Registration?
The NHBRC, yeah, Agrimont, yes. So there's NHBRC and there's Agrimont. So Agrimont solely focuses on alternative building technologies. So anything that doesn't stand in the normal standards of what building does, they do the certification for. Needs that certification before you can start building, yes. Yeah.
Sustainability, I mean, we'll probably get to a point where we feel we don't want to use paper anymore and therefore you won't have anything to recycle with. What's the plan in terms of making sure you remain in business?
So our big goal as a company is to use all kinds of recyclable material to make building material. And then finally, within the paper brick side, we're looking at, there's always forms of trying to get rid of alien species plants. So we're trying to use that and the fiber from that to plug into our process and then be able to make bricks from that as well. So those are future R&D that we're looking towards after we get this done out of the way. Thanks.